Now I'd like to demonstrate another handy feature with inside the sheet metal module. So we'll start with our simple box again, and in the sheet metal options, what I'm going to do first of all is flatten this down into a pattern. And you can see we have our reliefs for our corners. Now up here on the options there's sheet metal costing, and this lets us calculate how much it will cost to manufacture this part. So if I go into the sheet metal costing flyout that comes here, I've already selected steel once, so steel is my default. Plain carbon steel, 2 millimeters thick. This is going to cost $3.35 per kilogram. The blank size area to cost, this is an interesting option. If we preview this in our window, you can see it gives us the area including the steel out here that we're going to cut away and discard. So we have to include our scrap for when we're figuring out how much this costs, because this is going to cost someone. Also, if we need additional space to account for cuts and stuff, we can do that right here with our offsets and see the immediate effect on our cost, which is down here at the bottom of the screen. We have our cost comparison current and what we just had. So you can see to have a 5 millimeter border around this would cost us an extra 40 cents or so. But we saved 3% by losing that border. What happens if this is galvanized steel? Now we've increased our cost by about $5.50 more, which is a considerable increase. It's a 42% increase. If we go to stainless steel, now all of a sudden the cost is amazingly high. Let's try aluminum. I'm going to go back to steel and plain carbon steel. That's $12.83. If I go to 6061 aluminum, which is a very common aluminum grade, I've added a third to my cost here. And of course everybody wants to make things out of titanium until they see the cost. I'll change this back to steel. And down here is the breakdown. The material costs us $8.31. Manufacturing costs us $4.53. Now, they're getting this number from over on the other side of the screen. If we look at our setup over here, see it's added in a new tab, Sheet Metal Costing Manager. If we go to our setup, we've got laser setup and bend setup. So what they're thinking of here is that, okay, it's going to cost us $20 US to set up our laser to cut this part, but we're going to make 100 in this lot. So really each one of these, if we spread that cost over each one, then would be about 20 cents. So that's where they're getting this number in here. Same with the bend. You have to set up your bending machine, so that's going to cost about $20 for someone to do that, and then spread the cost out over 100 sheets. The cut path is going to cost about $1.13, and it gives you the distance that it had to cut. This gives you the bends, how much these will cost, $1 per bend. That's where they're getting these costs down here for the $4.53 to manufacture this part, and $8 in materials.